Have you ever noticed that when there's a long line, your brain naturally starts to grumble and complain? Yet when there's no line at all, or you happen to pick the short line, your brain doesn't give it a second thought? This is not okay, and this pattern is making you unhappy. So today I'm going to share the simple happiness hack that will help you change this pattern around, be more grateful, thankful, and of course happier in your everyday life. Stick around. Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Dr. Allison. If you're a regular here, then you already know me, but I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I have made it my life mission to simplify psychology to help you live the healthy and meaningful life you deserve. And a couple months ago, I noticed kind of a disturbing trend on my morning commute. I'm pretty fortunate. I have a pretty short commute. However, I do have to cross a train tracks on the way to my office. And anyone who knows me knows I'm usually rushing in the morning because I always overestimate what I can get done. So I noticed that, when I'd be driving up and down the street and I'd see the gates kind of ding, 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 ding come down and there'd be a train, my brain would naturally be like, oh my God, this is so frustrating, this is so annoying. Oh, I have to wait, right? My brain would naturally grumble and kind of complain. But a couple days after that, I noticed I had gotten through several days in a row with no train, and I hadn't given it a second thought. And I realized how messed up that is. When the train is there, I grumble and complain, even if it's just internally or with a little frustrated sigh. Yet when the train's not there, when things go smoothly and my commute is super quick, I don't even give it a second thought. And this pattern contributes to a larger pattern of unhappiness, because what it means and what it illustrates is that, remember, our brains as humans are wired to focus on the negative. It's an old defense mechanism from way back when. I've shared this in a video before. So if you just let your brain go on default, it will only give attention to the times that the gates come down on the tracks. You have to make it work to notice those times when things go well or things go smoothly. And this doesn't just apply to your morning commute and my railroad tracks. This idea of noticing when things go well or go smoothly or even just go neutrally, this applies to every area of our life. Friends, family, co-workers, lines at the grocery store, screaming babies on the airplanes. This rule and this principle about seeing things accurately all the time as they are is so important. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you've heard me talk about the science of gratitude and the body of research that tells us just how helpful gratitude is for our mental and emotional health. But gratitude is not just a feeling. It's not just poof, something that happens. Gratitude is a practice. It's something you must choose to do. You have to choose to see the good. And this happiness hack that I'm talking about is almost when there's an absence of a bad or an absence of a negative, acknowledging that, giving that some weight and some credit so that you see things more accurately. So my challenge to you is this. Think about something that you grumble about on a regular basis. You got it? I really want you to think of something. Now, I want you to challenge yourself this week when things go the opposite, when those grumbly things don't happen and things go smoothly. I want you every time to take a mental note and express a sense of gratitude or appreciation for those moments. So if you grumble because your latte is not made the way you like it, then when it is made well, you better acknowledge it. Mental note. If you complain because traffic is heavy, wherever you're going, and it's, no one likes sitting in traffic, then when traffic is lighter, you have to make a mental note and say, oh my God, that traffic was lighter. So appreciative, so grateful. If you're always griping at your partner because they leave their socks in the living room, then when your partner puts their socks away, you need to make a mental note and you need to practice gratitude around that. Your brain will not see all of the things. It will not see things accurately unless you train it to do that. So this happiness hack is a super simple way to do that. And to keep you accountable, I want you to tell me in the comments below what thing you normally grumble about that you're going to be on the lookout for when it goes smoothly, neutrally, or when it goes well. As always, I am so appreciative of the time you spend here with me today. If you want more simplified psychology, you want more good stuff like this, head over to my website, drallisonanswers.com. There is a lot there to help you out, and a lot of it is stuff that I don't post here on YouTube. So if you're only watching this on YouTube, you're missing about half of my content. So head over, check it out, and I will see you next week. Take care.